Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Pup, and today we have some crazy news. I know I just went up with some other news, but we have a bunch more leaks just from an hour ago. And this time we're looking at a ton of scrapped Pokemon, beta Pokemon, basically over 100 new Pokemon in the past, 20 minutes have leaked, which is absolutely insane. A lot of stuff that we've never seen before, a lot of stuff that was maybe rumored, but we've seen it now. And, Pokemon that were scrapped, never to be seen again. We've seen new lore about Arceus, about how all the legendary Pokemon are connected, and about every single place and character in Pokemon Black and White, which makes this incredibly crazy. This is the craziest leak that we have ever seen for Pokemon ever, and probably will ever see. So if you guys didn't watch my other video, basically someone at Gamefreak got hacked and we got a hold of 1 terabyte worth of files. Now only 100 gigabytes have been uploaded so far of that terabyte, and we have a ton of crazy stuff already to go over. So I'll be putting up screenshots of a bunch of these Pokemon, these beta sprites or these scrapped sprites, and they're insane. There are forms of Pokemon from Black and White. You see like a Seismitoad, a Shelder, Liepard. Definitely a lot of Pokemon that we've never seen, or maybe have kind of inspired other Pokemon. Like we see the Cacturn kind of concept art. We see something that kind of resembles an electric cloth sort of thing. And we see like the Mega Sableye already. This is way back in Gen 3, kind of looking at that art that kind of got repurposed later on. So this is absolutely insane. There's so many new Pokemon just to look at here, and that's the tip of the iceberg, man. So obviously all these sprites that are going up on screen, you can see, but I'll highlight a couple crazy ones. We're going to look at this one right here. It's going to be Blaziken and Latias, which I think we saw a couple years back was a potential rumor that both of these Pokemon came from one concept, but now we really see it. We even have the sprites, the front and back sprites for this Pokemon, which is really crazy. And even looking at the starters, we can see the original planned starters for Generation 3. There's no Mudkip there, but we did have the Torchic there, so I wonder what the old Blaziken was going to look like, or if that was, too late in development that they ended up changing that. But another Pokemon I want to highlight here was this Pokemon made of unknown ruins. This is some nice concept art, so a little bit different than the pixel art sprites that we see. But this is literally like crawling unknown ruins. You can see all the like inscription on the sides of these like rock walls. Kind of reminds me of the Galarian Cofagrigus, which is really cool. But there's an eye on the bottom of that thing. It just looks insane. There's a bunch of other really cool Pokemon, like this one. It kind of looks like maybe a Metagross. I mean, looking at what's in the bottom right there, it looks like it could have been a Metagross, but kind of Scorpion-esque. Really interesting. And there's a lot of stuff here that, I mean, it's just stuff that we've never seen before. This like rubber duck chicken Pokemon literally just looks like something you could buy at the store. There's so many crazy things, but there's also a ton of other stuff in the lore that we're seeing, because this is not just looking at a bunch of sprites and everything. We have every single file that went into making these games. So first of all, right here we can see some of the overworld design. They did it in basically an Excel spreadsheet, and I think we're looking at the first town, the first gym in Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. And it's really interesting just looking at, how they put in all those concepts. But that is not the most important thing. We have this entire graph, basically, by Junichi Masuda about all the lore of the legendary Pokemon, basically up to Generation 4, up to Generation 5, maybe. It's all in Japanese, so it's a little bit hard to get, but there have been some translations out there, and I'm sure you can definitely find them. And basically, this is showing how everything is connected. I mean, we've seen this pattern before, kind of in the events with Arceus in like Heart Gold, Soul Silver, but it's crazy to see all the work put into this lore here. And then we also have a lore document from Masuda as well, talking about Arceus. We already know most of the facts, you know, coming from an egg, doing blah blah blah, but it's crazy to see these actual files in there. And then something else I wanted to highlight is that we see for all these Pokemon Black and White trainers, all the important locations, they have this concept sheet where it tells us, you know, what this is based on. They have images of people that these trainers are based on and what their quirks are, you know, what they're designed to be like. So I have one for Skyla right here. It literally talks about her wearing revealing clothing as part of her arc, which is crazy. And there are also ones for every single other gym leader. I saw one for Drayden especially, that was kind of interesting, and for Bertha. And there are some for the locations as well, which I don't have available to me right now, but they put in a lot of work here and they have all the files up for us to see. Obviously, it's not as cool as having something like a Pokemon Legends leak so far, but that could definitely happen. We've only seen 100 gigabytes out of the 1 terabyte that is being leaked online, and there are more leaks going up by the minute. Hopefully by the time I upload this video there won't be any more. Maybe they'll take a break into the morning, but all of this came out in literally the span of half an hour, so you know that by tomorrow this is going to change. So make sure you guys stay subscribed to keep up and keep in the loop, because I will be updating you guys on all these leaks because I'm super invested in them and I'm super excited about it. If you guys did enjoy, like I said, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.